A boil water order remains in place, yet the West Texas city of Odessa's water treatment plant has restarted.
However, it could still be until tomorrow until water service is restored. Ector County reports the system is recharging following repairs from yesterday's water line break.
This location was a significantly difficult location. It's so close to the plant and it's a major transmission line.
It was a cast iron line. Crews have replaced it with PVC. Workers will still need to make sure there are no leaks. What's happening in Odessa is raising questions on a statewide level.
If infrastructure problems are being blamed for residents going days without water, could that happen in other parts of Texas?
Our Capitol correspondent Jala Washington explains why this is a concern.
Running clean water, it's a basic necessity. But on a couple of the hottest days this summer, thousands in Odessa went without it.
Businesses and homes all over the city were affected by this and are figuring out how to get by.
That's reporter Rachel Hallam Tuesday in Odessa, shedding light on how serious this is. The city now under notice.
Wish to consume it, drink it, cook with it. Still need to boil the water.
The pipes in Odessa are more than 60 years old, according to the mayor, which isn't uncommon in Texas. In fact, President Biden signed a $1 trillion infrastructure deal back in November, allocating $35 billion for Texas. The White House cited infrastructure in Texas has suffered from a systemic lack of investment for decades. And the American Society of Civil Engineers report card gave Texas a C just last year for overall infrastructure, saying it's mediocre and needs attention. Leander resident Ann McCarthy says her Central Texas neighborhood has been dealing with water outages and issues on and off for the last few years, with a water main break in the area causing problems just the other day.
Neighbors just around the corner have no water even right now, and others have brown water.
Biden's plan promises $2.9 billion over the next 5 years to improve water infrastructure specifically, something that feels more needed than ever.
It's worrisome every day. It doesn't feel like we live in, a first world country with our water situation.
Jala Washington, KXAN News.
The infrastructure law calls for funding to be distributed over the next 5 years, but there's no clear timeline on when infrastructure projects will be completed.